part of the Natural Sciences department. I teach astronomy. I have a lecture called Descriptive Astronomy and an accompanying lab. We do a whole lot of just really basic study of space science. So we do a lot of drawings. We color, we graph, we draw, and we do some math too to get to these numbers, but I really want them to have a more intuitive sense of why do we call it space? We call it space because all this stuff is so far apart that there is so much space between these objects. That's mostly what's out there. I guess the best way I can describe it is awesome. Having your grandma come visit you might be very exciting, but it's not awesome. Chick-fil-A is tasty, but it's not awesome. Space is awesome. Earth is the only place that we know has life. And we are one planet among 8 in our solar system, but our sun is one of perhaps 150 billion stars in our galaxy. And there are, say, 100 billion stars in maybe another 100 billion other galaxies. To me, it seems very, self-centered to say we're it, but we may never know because of that vastness of the universe. Space really does affect us. And we think about the differences between a planet like Venus that, even though it's the second planet from the sun, is actually hotter than Mercury, the closest planet to the sun, because of its atmosphere. So when in modern times we're talking about climate change, how much of it is due to people, how much of it is natural, and things like that. Well, this is something we need to know because we don't want the Earth to become Venus. It would not be a habitable planet. And if we want things to continue as status quo on this planet, we need to understand some of the processes that have happened to other planets. Astronomy has always been what I really love. I remember getting my very first telescope and finding Saturn in my driveway for the first time, that I just have so much enthusiasm for space. And I have so many students that say, I had no idea how cool this really is. Just seeing their reactions to just the marvels that we have in space is what I really like.